This time on Chat Magic, we've got Affinity for Commander, and can Wally assemble the Fellowship?
Maybe. Watch and find out.
Hello and welcome to Chat Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm Wally, and today we've got another collaboration for you. The power couple of Magic move over Olivia and Brian, Alex and Martin from Affinity for Commander, are joining us in the Chat Magic studio. What's coming up, Christian?
Yeah, we've got a Homebrew episode today, but it's with a bit of a twist. You see, Wally has actually got something special planned, haven't you?
Yeah, today I don't care about winning. The only thing I want to do is assemble the Fellowship. Sticking with the Lord of the Rings vibe, I won't say any more until the episode. Watch to find out how I do.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really good stuff. But before we get into it, we have a giveaway, don't we, Wally?
We sure do. So if you'd like the chance to win this box of Dominaria Remastered Draft Boosters, all you have to do, and it's really simple, is first subscribe to the channel, then second, share one of our videos, any one of our videos, on any social media you like. Send a screenshot of you sharing it to the channel email. Check it out down here, and then we will enter you into the draw. When we get to 5,000 subscribers, one lucky person who's entered will have this box sent to them anywhere in the world. All we want to know is what cards do you get, because I know there's going to be some really, really sick stuff in there.
Yeah, some spicy tutors and all the rest of it, I'm sure. And we're nearly there, actually, so don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like to go one further, we also have a Patreon, which will come up here now for you to have a look at. And for our Patreon, we've got basically tier 1, and when with tier 1, you get to join our Discord. People are hanging out with us right now, great stuff. And we've got a new tier launching as well, where we're going to have official behind-the-scenes footage starting with this episode, and we're going to have a lovely, lovely game wrap-up where we talk about our decks with the guys from Affinity. It's going to be really fun.
Yeah, so if you're interested in seeing that, do check out the Patreon, but otherwise, just subscribe to the channel. That's all we want, really. The button's down there. But should we get into the episode?
Let's go. And just like magic, we're back, and we're joined by our special guests, Affinity for Commander.
Hello. Welcome, guys. Great to have you on the show.
Thanks
to hear.
Where can they find you?
So we're obviously on YouTube at Affinity for Commander, on Twitter at For Commander, or on Facebook at For Commander.
Yeah. Go give them a sub, follow, Frisbee, all the rest of it. Perfect. Well, my name's Christian, and today I'm playing Shelob, child of, checks notes, Ungoliants. And my deck cares about spiders. It wants to give them Death Touch, and give those cute little critters, you know, just running around the table, and then maybe, you know, win through something like Finn the Fanbearer or something like that. Haven't thought about it too much, just excited to play some spiders.
I think you win through us being scared of spiders and just running away and scooping, to be honest. That's me.
Spiders are adorable. They've got eight big puppy dog eyes.
Unfair advantage, call the judge.
Well, I think they're cute anyway, and I'm excited to play.
My name is Martin, as mentioned, from Affinity for Commander, and I am playing General Ferrous Rokiric Boros Matters deck, and a bit of Golden Tribal theme in there as well. It makes really bad Boros cards pretty good. There's not much more to it than that. Pretty. Not great, but, you know, acceptable.
My name's Wally, and today I'm playing Sisay Weatherlight Captain, but this is no ordinary Sisay deck. I've packed the deck full of legendary creatures from Lord of the Rings. My only objective today is to assemble the Fellowship. There's no game plan, there's no synergy. I don't even care about killing Christian. All I want to do is assemble the Fellowship and cast the ring into the fire.
Are we all going to stop him from doing that? Yeah.
No!
agree.
He's killed Boromir, though.
Well, yeah, but only after I've assembled the Fellowship.
Yeah, that's true. My name is Alex, also from Affinity for Commander, and today I am playing Millicent Restless Revenant, which is just Spirit Tribal, make many spirits, here in the face, and hopefully you can join the spirit ranks with them.
And because Alex is, control player, then there's got to be something
There
there,
are
right?
few instances of control, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Keeping count.
Don't worry about it.
Brilliant, we all ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. And because I won the die roll, I actually get to go first.
You're not used to going first,
No, I don't think it's ever happened before, so I'll draw for turn. And let's start with a cheeky Overgrown Tomb tapped, and I'll pass a turn.
Shocking, isn't it?
I'm just going to do a classic play of a command tower and pass.
Ooh, nice command
All
tower.
my colours. Ooh.
Right, I'm going to play a Marsh Flat, and I'm just going to crack it straight away.
Lose a life?
Yep, lose the life, and I'm going to go find a Sisay Triome. And I'll pass the turn.
I'll draw for turn. And I like that commanding playing on, so I think I'll copy with my own command tower.
Oh, nice.
Which has the better art is the real question.
This one!
Yeah, I've got to say that's
Thank you.
the classic
That's
one.
turn.
On tap, upkeep, and draw.
I'm actually going to find a Raffine's Tower, because that's just the first Tri-land.
No, fair enough.
So,
I'll play a Swamp, I'll tap for 2 for the absolute classic. It's Steve! Here he is, and I'll pass 10.
Cool.
He's slightly spider-like, I suppose. He's got many arms.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
definitely
halfway
spider.
there.
Yeah. I will play a Plains, and I shall tap 2 and cast a Boros Guild Mage, a 2/2, and I can give it a target creature haste until the end of turn for 2 mana, or give a target creature first strike for 2 mana, which I can't do now, obviously, so I will pass.
Okay, creatures on the board. I will draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to play my own command tower, because why not?
Yeah.
Command
I'm feeling left out there,
Powerless.
Christian. And I'm just going to tap for 2 to Rampant Growth, and I'll pass the turn while I go find my basic.
I'll draw a card. And we will play my own Howl Fountain, untap, taking 2, to then tap 2 to play a Metallic Mimic. As he enters, I will choose Spirit. He is a Spirit, and each other creature type that is a Spirit enters with a +1/+1 counter.
I'm going to sack Steve.
While you're sacking Steve, Christian, I found a mountain.
Oh, okay. Well done. Aren't you clever? I'll put Forest into play.
You get so much abuse.
He's so mean to me, isn't he?
I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. I'm going to play a Swamp. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Sky Shard Claim.
Ooh, there's so much ramping going on.
So search your library for up to 2 forest cards, put them into play, and shuffle your library. I'll pass as I do that, so I can have a look through my library while you take a turn.
I feel like us non-green players are getting the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start off by going to combat, and I'm going to punish Mr. Ramp over here by hitting you for 2.
Okay, I've got no blocks, so I'll take the 2.
I approve of that play.
I'm going to play a mountain, and I will tap 3 mana and cast my commander, be the first one with one out. General Ferrous Rokiric. He has hexproof from monocolored, which is relevant more often than you'd think, so just bear that in mind. And I will pass this in.
Okay, thank you. So I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
While you're thinking about that, I found a woodland chasm and a haunted mire.
Spooky.
Very nice.
Right, so I think we'll start with our first fellowship member. I'm going to tap for 3 to play Gimli, Mournful Avenger. You have my axe. And then as my land for turn, I'll play a Fable Passage, and I'll crack it as I pass the turn.
I'll untap, draw. Right, let's play a Darker Waste, and we'll tap all mana, tapping this for a colourless, to play Partitioner's Geist, who will enter with +1 Skyrim. Other spirits get +1/+1, and spells I cast from my graveyard cost 1 generic less to cast, and it's flying. And hitting Christian seems like a good time.
Christian is always a threat.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
So it happens when you ramp and have no blockers.
Yes, so much time. I'll pass it.
Off my Fable Passage, I found a swamp which entered tapped, and then I untapped it because I had 4 lands.
Right, I'll untap, upkeep, and draw. Right, we're going to start by tapping 3 for a Cultivate.
Will you stop ramping for 5 minutes?
So I'll search one for 2 basics. One will
It's just
come in.
greedy at this
Tap
point, isn't it,
the
really?
swamp,
It really
and then I'll
is.
bring a forest to my hand, but I'm going to play this one for turn. So
Wow.
I'm going to tap for 4, and I'm going to play a Blight Widow. It is a 2/4 with reach and infect.
Ooh,
Infect.
I don't like
Infect
that.
is-
Really?
I think it's the one card in my deck with infect.
More reason to attack.
Yeah.
You
But it
told
has
us this was a 6, Christian.
Well, I didn't. Well,
It's,
it is really.
it's even got reach or spirits.
Haha, I'll pass it in.
Wonderful. Draw. Okay, that's a thing I can do. So I'm going to start off by casting Duragar Hedgemage, which will trigger General Ferrous Rokiric and make me a 4/4 red and white golem token.
Hate
Nice.
it.
Now, the Hedgemage says, when it enters, if I control 2 or more mountains, destroy an artifact. If I control 2 or more planes, destroy an enchantment. I
You
don't
control
have
none of
them.
these.
So yeah, it's just a 2/2 that comes along with a 4/4 for 3 mana.
Proper value town there.
Yeah.
Still pretty good.
But I will play my land for turn as a Boros Garrison, returning this mountain to my hand and triggering Alex's hatred of
See, if that was a mountain,
Oh, yeah, if there's a mountain or a plains, it'd be much better in this situation. But I will then go to combat. So I will
Agreed.
Yeah.
attack Alex for 3,
I take 3.
and I will attack. I'll hit Wally for 2. I feel like I've been hitting on Christian a bit much there.
Yeah,
Your first guest.
I will not let Gimli die.
Yeah.
I will take 2.
Great, and that's me done. All good.
Cool, thank you. I will untap and draw. I will play Plaza of Heroes as my land for turn. And I think it's probably time to just get her out, isn't it? So let's bring out Captain Sisay. Sisay, Weatherlight Captain. So it gets +1/+1 for each colour among other legendary permanents I control. I can pay Wooburg to go find a legendary permanent with converted mana cost less than Sisay's power, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So there's a lot of words.
Is it bad that I kind of want you to do it? I kind of want you to assemble.
Of course you want me to do it. I mean, what I really wanted was to get a proxy of Sisay where Sisay was Elrond. I wasn't able to get it in time, so I've instead just put 2 Elrond cards in the deck. And then we're going to play another Fellowship member, the best Fellowship member. Samwise the Stout-Hearted. Its actual permanent abilities don't really matter because it's just there as a meme.
The card with flash at sorcery speed there.
Yeah.
Classic Wally.
See, I was about to attack you because you pointed that out, but you just eat.
I was going to say, go for it.
I'll just pass there.
Thank you. So we have draw. Right, we will play a Spooky Island.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I kind of want to do something, but this just feels super
It's nice to have options, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No mean.
We're going to be so mean.
Wait, who are you being mean to?
Wally.
Carry on. That sounds good.
I'm going to play a Skyclave Apparition. No! That will enter with a +1/+1 counter on it. And I would like Sisay to remember that she's not in the films nor the books. And be put back in the clan.
Oh, that's so cruel. Sisay will go back to the
You found the imposter.
It's been a while since I watched them, but I think... And,
it would change the whole film dynamic, wouldn't it? It's like Sisay flies in with a bow.
but then, Martin, you did hit me, so I'm going to hit you for 3 in the air.
That is justified. I will take the 3.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap my completely appropriate amount of lands.
I wish I had that much.
Right, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I just want to use all the mana. So I'm going to tap 3 for a Llanowar Green Widow. Has reach and trample, it's a 4/3, and then some domain stuff later on. And then I'm going to tap 4, 5 for Ishkana. But I don't have 4 or more card types in my graveyard, so I don't get the trigger for the spider tokens. And then I have a 2/4 with reach and infect.
I have a 4/4, leave me alone.
I'm looking at Wally's board.
I'm just trying to assemble the fellowship.
You are just trying to assemble a fellowship. So do you know what? I think for once I might actually leave you alone, and I might just sit on defense.
Sit on D, fair enough.
Yeah.
Boring.
Yeah.
No.
You know what? Can I be accused of boring? Have I been successfully manipulated? Yes, I have. 2/4 coming at you, Wally.
Well, I guess I just have to take the 2 then, don't I? So do I get 2 toxic damage now?
2 poison.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh dear. Christine, you'll regret that.
And I'll pass it.
Okie dokie. I'm going to play that mountain that I bounced back to my hand earlier. And
See, bounce lands are okay. You get to play land again.
yeah, see. I'm then going to tap 3 and cast Boros Reckoner, who will make me another golem for a start. I ran out of official ones, so look at my amazing artwork, isn't it great? You can tell how I am not an artist. And my Boros Reckoner says, if it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to any target, and I can give him first strike till the end of turn.
It's a concern.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is scary.
I will now go to combat. That 4/3 is really irritating. Then so is everything else that exists. So, Alex, I'm going to hit you with my 4/4 because you can't kill it.
Fair.
I want to give it first strike because I can.
Yeah.
I'm then going to send the Hedge Mage at Wally because, everything dies if it blocks. And I'll send the Guild Mage at Wally as well, keeping everyone else back.
I feel like I've nailed my colours to the Fellowship mast here, and I just can't block because I can't let them die.
Yeah.
So I have to take the 4 damage.
I think.
Just 4, Alex. I mean, come on.
No,
But then
you're not
if it comes
scared
8,
a
it
little
becomes
bit.
12.
I'm going to do a pro gamer move and block.
Ooh.
Okay.
It'll die. Wally, you get a 3/3. Yeah, you get a 3/3.
Oh, nice.
3/3 ghost or?
It is a XX blue illusion creature token.
Everyone's taken the damage that needs to be, so I'm going to pass the turn there.
Right, I will untap,
Mine's tapped out, get him.
draw.
Oh no. I've got no blue mana open.
There's a part of me that's thinking I would really like him to assemble a fellowship, only for me to turn them all into food.
Yeah.
So I feel
That's fine,
I feel
as
like
long-
you're jumping through a hoop, and I'm like, could I jump through your hoop and then another hoop?
Okay, well, I'm going to play Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. Then we're going to start
Taps for everything.
with, it does tap for everything. with an inherited envelope. When it enters the battlefield, the ring tempts me. So we'll go to part 1 of the ring. It's legendary. Sam will be my ring bearer for flavour. And then because it's a sorcery, I will tap for 2 to play Time of Need. Search your library for a legendary creature card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. I'm going to go find Aragorn the Unifier, and I'll pass the turn as I do that.
It's such a good shooter spell, that is.
Yeah, it's a very good shooter spell.
It's basically Worldly Shooter in this deck. And here is Aragorn the Unifier. Thank you guys for letting me borrow that today.
It's alright, no
Anytime.
worries. I'll draw. And
It's not going to resolve.
I'll play a Deserted Beach, and I will tap 5 to play a Karmic Guide. A spirit to return my Skyclave Apparition that will both end with possible scars on them.
That's under everything I've done so far.
I hate it. I hate it.
What are you getting rid of?
I think see, all your stuff is super scary. Can we be cool? Is that okay?
I
Can we
think
be cool?
General Rokiric.
It's got pro monocle, so I can't target it.
Spiders worries me for the future because of all the land. So for now, we're cool.
Sick. I'd like Ishkanar to not be there anymore, please.
Can you excel at anything? I thought there was only little things they could take.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
Sorry.
and 4 or
I
less.
beg your pardon, I can't. Oh no. In that case, yeah, the other big booty spikes. That's a CMC3.
Sure.
Yep. I will then move to combat because we're cool. Like I've done Christian a bit. So I'm going to attack you for 4.
Is it
I guess I'll
4
just
or
take
3?
It's 4 because it's
Does it buff
it's 3.
itself?
3. I think.
Honestly,
just
Alex.
the
Alright.
3.
Just so
Have you guys played this game before, Commander?
No, we haven't. No, we're terrible. I will then pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap.
He reads what he wants to read on his
I
cards.
do.
Right, I think it's time for everybody's favourite spider, Shelob. Hey!
Actually, not Sam's favourite spider.
Yeah.
No, my favourite spider is the tiny little animated one that gets like the little
Lucas.
violin. Lucas, yeah, the little spider. He's nice.
Right, so it gives all my spiders Death Touch and Ward 2. So, what would I like to do? See, I think maybe the correct thing is to still be defensive with this, but everything's telling me I want to attack. No, there's too much Boros stuff going on. So I'll pass the turn.
Oh dear, too much Boros stuff.
There's a lot of Boris stuff going on. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I'll top my garrison and play a Talisman of Conviction. Because ramp. I am then going to...
We're cool.
Yes.
You and me are also cool.
Christian's still cool.
I'm going to attack Wally with a 3/3 because your biggest thing has 3 power. So
You do realise that by attacking me as I try to assemble the Fellowship, you're basically putting yourself on the side of Sauron.
But I'm also feeling like you could block with the illusion and it doesn't get a food from it because it's a token. And that's the only thing I can do.
And also, Martin likes his edgy boys.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we'll block with the illusion. Yeah.
I will give my guy first strike.
Oh well, the illusion just dies then. He was so happy, and then he died.
Again.
You know what, Wally? I think I'm going to help you out a little bit.
Oh.
No,
sounds
not
ominous.
in
I was
this
gonna
turn.
say,
Just in
what are
general,
you
I
doing?
want you to assemble a fellowship.
It'll be
Okay.
the last thing he does.
Are you passing there?
I think I've got to be honest. There's not much else I can do, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I
Okay,
will
cool.
pass.
So end step, I'm going to tap for a green to Worldly Shooter, and I'm going to go find Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, it's
Which
happening.
one?
like
The
4.
actual Frodo Baggins.
the actual Frodo.
Oh, actually, seeing as Frodo Determined Hero was the first card I came across, we'll find that instead.
This is classic Wally playing. This is the first card I came across, so this one will do. Yeah.
I love it.
But Frodo will go on top. We'll go to my turn. I will untap. I will draw Frodo Determined Hero.
Nice.
Yep, that's real synergy going on here. So then we're going to tap like this to play Aragorn the Unifier. So I've actually got a blocker now because he's a 5/5.
Woo.
And then we're just going to play out the Frodo.
Trigger.
There is a trigger, so when I cast a white spell, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, which I actually have. And then we're just going to keep everything on D, and I'll pass the turn.
So you have 4 fellowship members at the
Yes,
moment?
there are 9 in total.
So that's more than I remember. But
We're guessing there.
Untap, upkeep. I'm not paying the 5 mana for my Echo Cross, so I will sacrifice my Karmic Guide. And then draw for turn. Let's play a Spooky Plains. And then I control 3 spirits, so I'll pay 3 mana less. And then tap 4 to cast my commander, Millicent, Restless Revenant, who I know the possible counter. So what we will do is we will go combat, because I do want more spirits. So Wally, I'm going to attack you with just a 3/3.
And it has flying.
It does
right?
indeed have
so
the
I'll
flying.
just take the 3 and go to 27.
But importantly, I do then have a 1/1 spirit token. Still surrenders with a +1 count.
Oh.
Hello, and sorry for interrupting this bit of the episode. I'm sure you're enjoying, but we had a quick message for you.
Yep, if you'd like to support the channel and like to get advance notice of our episodes coming out, do hit the subscribe button. It's down there. But all that said, should we get back to the action?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Right, I'll untap and draw. Oh, I like this one. You got 2 blue mana open there.
I do.
I noticed, right? Would you like to burn your counter spell on keeping your commander, or would you like to let my next spell resolve?
Well, as well as my commander can come back out again because she costs 4 less.
Oh, I could get rid of something else though.
But you don't.
This is making things bigger. This is making things bigger. Like,
It's totally fine. You don't need to do anything.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing Shelob at Alex.
So right, if something on Alex's board or out on any of your boards dies, you get it as a food, don't you?
Yes, but it loses all other card types.
But it keeps the passive ability.
Yes.
Basically.
So, for example, if you got the Skyclave Apparition, I would get the Skyclave Apparition's ability.
Yes.
Okay.
I will move 2 blocks and I will declare a double block like this with my commander and a spirit token.
so everything will die.
Yes.
In theory.
Okay, I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to Beast Within
My commander.
your commander.
Ooh.
I have no response to this, so my commander dies, and I will generate a 3/3 beast. And then, who is not a spirit, so doesn't get a +1 count, which is sad, move to damage.
Cool.
My spirit is very much destroyed.
I make a food that is also a spirit. Not that that's going to be relevant.
It's a Millicent, right?
No, I got rid of the commander.
Oh, okay.
Right, then second main, I'm going to tap 5. And I'm going to cast Shamanic Revelation. Does it resolve?
Yes.
So I will draw 3 cards and gain 4 life.
I
Seems
see.
fair. For the first time in a long time, I put no card draw in this deck whatsoever, beyond what any incidental card draw I get off these dudes.
And then I will play a Deathclap Glade as my land for turn. And I'll pass.
Wonderful. Raw. That's definitely a card.
It wasn't the most deadly combat step in the world.
Felt bad.
I'll tap 3 mana and cast a Tempered Steel. Artifacts, creatures I control get +2/+2. It's not a Boros card, but it's definitely worth putting in.
Yeah.
I thought you said Boros only in this deck.
I know, I'm now disappointed.
Yeah.
What else have you liked?
Oh, it just annoys me that the only creature that does that is Urza, and he can't go in here because he's blue.
Big
Boros
goals
card.
are now 6/6s.
Yeah, it's great. Everything's
Hate it.
fine.
Hate it.
I'm going to go to the combat. I will attack Christian with the Reckoner, and also both 6/6 Golem.
I'm going to block with the Blight Widow on the 3/3.
Okay.
Yep. And I will take the 12.
Ooh.
I want you to assemble a fellowship, so I'm going to try and draw the attention away so you don't get battered before you
You're
do
so kind.
It's just like how chill you were. Like, yeah, I'll just take 12. It's fine.
Yeah.
12.
And
Suspicious, isn't it?
With 3 mana available, I will pass this out.
Okay, thank you. So I will untap, upkeep, and draw. Okay, that's not a bad card to draw. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'll actually just bring out Captain Sisay.
She's back.
She's back. Costs 5 mana. Probably will be killed again straight away. Now that is a white spell, so that'll trigger Aragorn, and I'll place another soldier onto the battlefield. I have 2 now. There's not really much point in attacks, is there? Because there's... You know what, I'm going to leave all my stuff on D again. I'm going to pass the turn.
I'll untippity tap.
Did you not play Member of the Fellowship?
No member of the fellowship was played that turn.
No.
The random soldier is like an honorary member. He's a filler.
I'll play a Flooded Strand as my land for turn. And
Who plays fetch lands in 2-colour decks?
I do. And tap 2. And we will instead play a spirit, which is a Windborn Muse.
What were you going to call it?
I was going to call it Seedborn Muse.
So, I can't remember.
So I'll play Windborn Muse so that creatures have to pay 2 generic mana to attack me.
Oh, I would love that to be a food token.
Gets an impossible counter.
Because you want to gain the 3 life off it, right?
Yeah.
And Martin, you're on 37. Could you be on 35 instead? 34.
Let me just consult with the cards.
The heart of the card.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
That seems reasonable.
Thank you. Thankfully, my 3
I'm just
damage
casually
through.
taking 12.
Yeah. Play different games over
It's
here.
about time somebody else got wailed on, Christian. Like,
I've been dethroned, it's not my fault.
And I'll pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap.
All the land in the world.
I'll draw. I will play a forest as my land for turn. Let's tap 2 for a canopy spider. Canopy spider may block as though it had flying.
But not, it doesn't have reach.
does it
actually have reaches
I
that been
think
changed?
it's probably the old where it's a 7th edition card. Right, so
But it does have Death Touch and Ward too.
you've got stuff that you can do, presumably, that would be really annoying.
that doesn't sound like a Boros deck at
No.
all.
No.
Combat tricks.
No, but I think, Martin, we are good at... You did have something, but I kind of want to make you have to use it, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to swing Shelob at you.
At me.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I will block with my Hedge Mage. That's part number 1.
Sure.
And then I'm going to cast Fight to the Death. Destroy all blocking creatures and all blocked creatures.
Oh, it doesn't
Which
even
I was hoping you
target.
two would fight and I could just like get rid of them all.
No.
But I will make a golem in response to that because I played a Boros spell.
Sure. Shelob is destroyed, as is your thing. I will tap for 8, and I'll replay Shelob.
Straight back.
At this point, Christian, I would like to ask, would you like to draw some cards instead? With an Arcane Denial.
I would very much rather have my commander. Can we be friends?
No.
It's too late for that now.
Ooh, that's brutal.
So Shelob is counted. And what do I draw a card?
It's control may. You don't have to. You may draw 2 cards at the beginning of the next upkeep, and I will draw 1 card.
Okay.
But it's a may. You don't need to.
Well, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the next upkeep.
Yeah. So
My
mine's upkeep.
Okay, cool. And I'll pass the turn.
So you
I'll
draw
draw
2.
two.
I've not made it to my upkeep yet, gentlemen. I might have stuff to do before I...
Yeah, exile target library.
I am first of all going to tap 4 mana. And I'm going to cast Alex's favourite daddy in Magic.
Bruce Tall.
Bruce Tall, Boorish Herder, which will trigger my commander. Here's a
Oh
call.
wait, that's actually super bad for us.
When it enters the
That's
battlefield
really bad.
or attacks, target creature controls gain double strike and lifelink. The robot golem, this one here, will have double strike and lifelink until the end of turn.
Well, it's a good job I'm not
Oh,
a threat
no.
anymore.
Yikes.
Oh no.
I will then tap 2 and give target creature haste until the end of turn. It's going to be Bruce Tall. I'll go to combat.
Okay.
And I will take advantage of your things not having Death Touch.
What?
You counted to 12 earlier. You're fine.
What's all this hate for the spiders?
It's not just you, everyone else is going to have a bit of pain as well.
Other people's boards can be dealt with as well.
I'm going there as well, don't you worry. So, the 2 6/6s that are here are going at Wally.
Okay.
The 2 6/6s and Bruce Tall, who will give the other golem double strike, are going your way.
So the double strikers are going at Christian.
The 2 6/6s with double strike and lifelink are going at yourself.
the 3/3s
And the 3/3s going at yourself, which I imagine won't be around much longer. And then the 2 4/4s, 6/6s with Tempered Steel, with no extra abilities or keywords are going at yourself.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so I will just chump block with my 2 soldiers. They will both die.
I will chump block the 2 big things, and the 3/5 will block the 3/3.
Seems good. So my 3/3 will die a death, and I will gain 24 life.
That seems
Are we
pretty
starting to realise who the threat is now, team?
Honestly, I didn't think I'd get this far.
good. 58 life. That ain't nothing.
This is why we don't get invited to play Smart.
Because the Boros deck shows that Boros decks aren't bad. Yeah. I'll pass it. I'm quite happy with what's going on.
Yeah, I imagine you are quite
Rearrange my little army of stuff.
So
In your upkeep, let's sacrifice this wooded for this.
cool. So I'll just keep going then if you're doing your fetch. So I'll draw for turn. Okay, cool. Right, so I have 5 legendary creatures. I'm going to tap 4, including a green, to play The Ring Goes South. The ring tempts me, so I'll go to number 2. I'll move my Ring Bearer over to Frodo.
Yeah.
Then reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X land cards, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control, 5.
Ooh.
Put those land cards onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest on the bottom in a random order. So we're going to go get 5 lands. I'm just revealing all the best cards in my deck before we...
Like, did you play land?
Forbidden Orchard comes into the battlefield. City of Brass comes into the battlefield, that's 2. Overgrown Tome comes into the battlefield, that's 3. Forest, that's 4.
That's like the least exciting one you could get.
Isn't it just? And Island,
I would
that's
say that's least
5.
exciting, yeah. I spoke too soon.
Okay, these were on the top of my library. These will all go on the bottom in a random order. Now, whenever I cast a green spell, target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. I am going to select Frodo, Determined Hero, who is my ring bearer as well, and also can't be dealt damage this time.
I'm helping you, remember?
Yeah, no, I know you're helping me.
Let's not beat around the bush here. I'm the one I was going to be swinging.
And I'm going to swing Frodo, who is a 6/6 and can't be dealt damage this turn, at Martin. So, firstly, by the way, I will draw a card and discard a card.
Okay.
I will discard Pippin's Bravery.
I'm going to block your 6/6 with my Horn 1, Boros Reckoner.
Okay, fair enough.
And then when Boros Reckoner takes 6 damage, I can deal 6 damage to anything I want.
Can it take 6 damage if it can only take a certain amount of lethal damage?
Yes,
When it's
6
not
damage.
damaged,
yeah.
6 damage is still inflicted, yeah.
But I will deal all 6 to your Windborn Muse, which is the one stopping us from hitting you. I feel that's
That's
my only way I
I think
can
that's a
get through
pretty
this.
good
That's
play.
fair.
Oh, I
Yeah, so
wanted
that's
to
fine.
make that into a food.
So it's just a win-win all around then.
Yeah.
2 people are upset by that.
Now, Ring Bearer actually really good for me this turn because I drew a pretty cool spell. I'm going to tap for 3, including a green, to play Green Sun's Zenith. And I'm going to go find Pippin, Warden of Isengard. Now, because it has partner, I will also find Merry, Warden of Isengard at the same time.
Oh, the value.
So Merry will go to my hand and Pippin will enter the battlefield.
That's like 4 shuffles from 1 card.
So Pippin, Warden of Isengard, will enter the battlefield. Merry, Warden of Isengard, will come to my hand. And then as I shuffle my deck after that, I will shuffle Green Sun Zenith back into it. And I'll pass the turn there.
And the Fellowship of 5.
Untap.
See, I really think this should have been an alternative win con.
Yeah.
Unban Coalition victory, you cowards.
Ooh, okay. I was going to do something, but I think this is way better. Let's tap 2, and we'll play the Supreme Phantom to give all my spirits another +1/+1.
Oh dear.
Pioneer card, yeah.
And
It's an exciting format, I promise.
yeah, actually, pay 4 less, tap 5, and replay Millicent,
Seems pretty good.
who enters with a +1/+1 counter on her.
As did the other guy you played just.
Thank you, Martin. And we will rock you and move to combat.
I'm in danger.
We gotta die sometime.
Okay.
Martin.
Well, okay. How much damage does that do?
That will be 4 plus 5, so that'll be 9. Just
a 9. You know
I
what?
mean, you're on 58 life.
yeah,
58
I'm good with that.
Thank you very much. When you take that, 3 of my spirits have dealt combat damage, so I will create.
Did all of that go at me? Is that actually,
Yeah.
That seems like more than 9, right?
Oh yeah, plus 3 plus 4. 4 more damage.
I was going to say,
2,
that's
3, 4. And when you do,
small numbers there.
Still above your starting life. So
I will create 3 more spirits, each of whom will enter with a +1/+1 counter on them.
I definitely should have bought and
Metallic
killed
Mimic,
them.
Metallic Mimic is so good, isn't it?
yeah. Insanely good. And they're all like 3/3s now, right?
These are
4/4s?
These are 4/4s now.
Wow.
And we'll just sort my little board state out, and I will pass the turn.
Right, I'll untap and draw. Right, we'll start by playing a forest. I'll tap 2 for a Nature's Law and go find another forest.
Stop ramping!
Then we'll go into tap for 7 to play Hatchery Spider. Has reach, and when you cast a spell, reveal the top X cards of your library, X the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You may put a green permanent card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto the battlefield.
That's so good.
No, it's
That's
only
so
3.
good.
It's only 3.
That's like it's not green. Ow.
Yeah. It is absolutely typical that I would win, isn't it? Yeah. I never. I really was hoping that wouldn't win.
So the last time Christian did like a reveal off the top of his library, he got a great Gishath reveal, and then the player went after him and just killed it all immediately.
It was not
brutal.
It was not fun.
Check out the episode.
Then I guess I will tap 1 for a Viridian Longbow.
Yeah.
And I will tap 3 for an adaptive automaton naming spiders.
I've just realised your longbow with your things having death touch is just tap this thing, kill something.
Yep.
That's filthy.
As opposed to the 6/6.
Got me there.
Worried about, and then I'll pass a turn.
Okie dokie. Did you make a valid point there? Aha, we finally made more land. Okay, where do we go from here is the question.
I'm trying to get over the fact we're being killed by a robot, Lard Lad, and Triangle Man.
That looks like the Michelin Man.
Yeah, it does.
And it's like his dodgy foot, like sort of peg leg, because it wouldn't go in the fall. Okay, so we have a few options. Not particularly great, but they are there. I will tap 3, and I'll play a Sun Forger.
Oh no.
I have figured out I haven't got quite enough mana to equip it and use it this turn, so I have to wait till next turn.
Oh no, the problems.
I will, however, do something. I'm going to tap another 2 and cast Akiri Line Slinger.
Sounds dreadful.
Well, it has first strike and vigilance as a 0/3. When it comes in, it makes a golem, and it also gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control, which does include my golems.
Yeah.
So
That's a 4, 5, 6. That's a 6/3 with first strike.
yeah, this one is less exciting than the others because I do not have time to draw a little golem. I wasn't expecting to get this far. Normally they die very quickly. So I'll keep that 2 mana there for reasons, and then I will go to combat.
Hello.
Spooky boy, you're going to die. Well, and by die I mean take a lot of damage or lose a lot of creatures. Either way works for me. It's the win, isn't it? So
Sounds like a full send to me.
1, 2. You can attack though.
So there's
Yeah,
4
just-
6
No,
6s.
they're 6/6s. That is 24 coming at you now. You can take it.
You might as well take it.
Yeah, I mean,
I think taking it's the smart
Yeah,
option.
yeah.
just 24.
You guys are the worst. Right, well, I'll block one of your 6/6s with my 7/7, so that's a nice easy one. And then I'll block another 6/6 with this thing that isn't a spirit.
It will be afterwards.
Yeah. And then on these are 4/4, so I will double block another one, and then I'll take 6.
Okay, so 2 of my things will die,
Yep.
and you will take 6, and all of your things but Millicent will die.
No, one of these will live because they're both 4/4s.
Ooh.
Kill them.
I will take the 4
Which 2 golems do you want to die? I'll let you pick.
Triangle Man
Triangle Man.
and
What did Triangle Man do to you? Is Triangle Man has offended you?
and the robot offends me. So
Robot offends you. It's the perfect artifact creature. What are you talking about? Right, okay, so
Peace dies.
that's fine.
Millicent is fine.
I did something. Was it worth it? Probably not, but
No, I think it's.
I think it was
important
worth it.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you, support.
It's not like he's just going to get loads more spirits back.
That's the idea.
That would be silly, wouldn't it?
I will pass the turn.
Cool. Right, so I'll untap, upkeep, and draw.
I was waiting for you to go exile all non-legendary creatures, which would make me very sad.
Oh, that would make me very sad. Oh, no, actually, that would make me very happy. Right, so we're going to start by shocking in a stomping ground.
A very pretty stomping
Take
ground.
2 life, yeah,
very
Affinity. Bought a whole box and got that.
Nice.
I'll untap Frodo. Right, so we're going to start by playing the Merry that I got out of my library last turn.
Do you want a player to search the library for a Pippin Warden of Isengard? There's literally one person who could have it, and I really highly doubt you have a non-spider.
I'm going to. Oh, actually, it says target player.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to target myself, but I've already done it, so the trigger won't happen.
You will shuffle if you
Yeah,
target
you
yourself.
get a free
You
shuffle.
want to shuffle?
Yeah, I guess I'll shuffle my library then, yeah.
Why not? Free shuffle.
There will actually be some triggers off Aragorn as well.
Yes.
So it's a white spell, so I will get another human soldier token. It's back. And also it's a green spell, so I will give Frodo +4/+4 again. Now what I'm going to do is I can activate Sisay, Weatherlight Captain, twice, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go find the first Boromir I find and the first Legolas I find.
We're getting close.
We're getting really close now.
So if Frodo...
They're the last 2, are they not?
No,
No.
Gandalf
Yeah,
still
Oh,
need one
tell me,
Gandalf.
where is Gandalf?
very much desire to speak with him.
Late as usual. So if Frodo now has 6 power... if Frodo has 6 power, is he a 1 and a halfling?
Love it. So Boromir, Warden of the Tower, will enter.
Good one, right?
Enter the battlefield.
Enter the battlefield,
Very
yeah.
good here because it can give your stuff indestructible.
And Legolas, Master Archer, will enter the battlefield. So none of those, there's no ECBs and nothing that's particularly relevant. I am tapped out, and I actually don't want to discard the card that I've got in my hand, so I'm not even going to attack.
So now that you've got only one Legolas in your deck, would you say you have less Legolas?
Yes, I would say that indeed.
Well worse than my joke.
With great anticipation, I'm going to pass the turn.
Am I still the threat here?
I'm just the guy sat in the corner eating glue, assembling the fellowship. That's what I'm doing here.
Don't eat glue.
Health and safety warning
Yeah.
in the video.
Okay, we'll play Path of Ancestry as my land for turn. And let's move to combat, where we need to consider who's more of a threat, the person with the big army and the high life total, or the person who genuinely has a lot of high power creatures that can shoot at their library twice in a turn. It's supposed you can shoot at the library twice in a turn.
I'm probably just going to take the damage, unless...
He's so close to doing it.
Yeah.
That it's like you might as well...
As long as it's above 1, your life total's fine.
Exactly.
So we'll move to combat, and mine I'm going to hit you with these 2, and Wally I'm going to hit you with these 3, so 11 each.
I mean, I'm cool with taking 11. I'm still pretty high. 11 is quite a bit more for you, though, isn't it?
Everything you're sending at these in the air, right?
Yes, it is.
So I have to take the 11. Legolas has reach, but I'm not going to. So I'm just going to take the 11 damage and go to 14.
And I will generate 5 more spirit tokens thanks to my commander.
That is super scary.
I know all 4 4s.
No, I've just got spiders. My deck's not trying to win, it's just trying to be spiders.
I'm just trying to assemble the fellowship.
Yeah. You guys are trying to win. You don't watch this show?
And then I have 2 cards in hand, and I will pass the turn behind my wall of dead people.
That certainly is a war.
Right, I'll untap my few lands. Draw. Right, okay, that didn't... it's not enough. Right, do I want to play my commander into all that blue mana? That's so
I
scary.
have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Do it. I have 1 card.
You do.
Right, so I'm going to tap for 5. And I'm going to return for Wild Speak on my main phase to draw cards equal to the 6 from this.
Seems
So,
pretty
yeah,
good.
that's-
So much card draw.
Wish I could draw some cards.
Right, I'll play a Swamp as my land for turn. I'll tap 2 for a Copper Longlegs. 1/3.
That sounded really funny. I like that.
What a name.
Have you just got every single spider you could find in this deck?
Actually, there's quite a lot of spiders, so I didn't actually get them all. And then I will tap for 6. Play Marionette Master, not a spider.
No.
When it enters the battlefield, put 3 +1/+1 counters on it, or create 3 servo tokens.
It's like little spiders in the artwork, though, right? So
Yeah.
it's a spider.
Yeah.
You get away with that.
It still works, right? So I'll make 3 of these tokens. Everyone happy for me to represent that? So I'm going to put 1 servo. And that is going to have to be it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, before you pass the turn, I realised I made a misplay on my turn. 2 of my lands had triggers on, so a Sisay of Wrath, which I will lose a life. And Christian, from my Forbidden Orchard, you may have a spirit.
Yay!
Okay, let me just gently untap all these things without touching the ink. Ba-doo. Draw for turn. Okay, so I am concerned about everything that's going on here and want to attempt to do something about some of it. So we'll see how it goes.
You could not allow you.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to pop this little Sun Forger on to...
Potentially activated
I'm
this
going to
turn.
respond to that.
Can you consider not responding?
I'd like to reality shift Akiri in response to the equip.
Ooh. Okay, well, that just falls off. Someone threw a hammer and nothing.
Yeah.
But I do get a manifest.
You do some manifest.
That would have been lovely to actually cast. Okay, I will be a bad Boros player and pass Smash attacking. It's like the first time I've done it since we started, right? So
Okay.
Hello, is that the Boros Guild? Yeah. I'll let him know you're out.
Right, so untap, upkeep, and draw. Ooh, that's exciting. Right, guys, you will notice that the only member of the Fellowship I'm missing is Gandalf.
Tell me, where is Gandalf?
Well, I'll tell you where Gandalf is. He's right here! Hey!
Surely in response.
In response, I'm going to tap these 2 blue. and then let it resolve.
So,
You've done it?
I've assembled the Fellowship.
Yeah.
So, and Frodo is my ring bearer, so it's absolutely
Oh,
fantastic.
that is
What's
so
not
nice.
to love?
there,
And there'll be some triggers off Aragorn as well. So there'll be the green trigger. Frodo again will become a 6/6, and I will scry 2, right?
And then you'll die to a big load of spirits next turn.
I'm going to put that on. Actually, I'm going to put them both at the bottom. Then I guess I should probably start doing some attacking now that I've actually done what I set out to do.
Achievement unlocked.
We've been friends all game. So
We have been friends all
yeah.
game. In fact, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because I really want the flavour, I'm going to, once again, activate Sisay. So I'll take a life from City of Brass. Christine, you may have another spirit.
Yeah.
And we're going to go and find Elrond, Master of Healing, will enter the battlefield. So, I've got the Fellowship, I've got Elrond. I think that's a pretty
It's all good. Game over. Yeah, let's send it there.
And yeah, I'm going to pass there.
You've got to cast a spell, haven't you, to destroy the ring? Wasn't that your plan?
Yeah, I need to cast a spell. Somebody needs to play a Soul Ring, and then I need to destroy it.
I'll untap my many spirits.
This really should be an alternative win con.
Yeah.
I think you might have to take Wally out. No.
I don't think I'm just going to flat take Wally out, despite that's probably the better choice.
I mean, I've got absolutely no synergy here, by the way.
Don't you know what the concept?
And I've just realised as well that I missed loads of Gimli triggers, so he should have counters on him, but never mind.
Let us know how many triggers Wally missed in the comments. He loves it.
We will move to combat, and that's a lot of reach.
But no death touch you'll find, which is the important bit.
True.
That is true.
Wally,
Yeah, I thought it was coming.
I'm going to attack you with...
It's like the Nazgul coming at you.
Yeah, it is the Nazgul coming.
I mean, I'd actually be quite grateful if you killed me, because then I wouldn't have to figure out what to do with this board save.
Just keep using Sisay until you've got all the characters there.
Yeah, I think we will attack you with these two. And Martin, I'm going to attack you with Millicent and this amount of
Oh my.
spirits.
How big are the spirits?
They are 4/4s. First, that's 27 damage.
Wow.
I guess I take 27 damage.
Okay, well, it's all got flying,
It does all the flying.
so I guess I'll take the 7.
And
Down to 5.
I
I
will,
was going to say I was on the lowest for a bit then, but it's fine.
I will create
Nope.
3 more spirits. And I feel pretty good. Pass turn.
I'm sure you do feel good.
I feel great.
Right, I'll untap.
To be fair, I've got blockers, just none of it can fly.
That's what you need to find with Sisay, some
The
sort of
Eagles.
flying fellowship. Yeah.
Play a Forest in my last turn. I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5 for a Spitting Spider. It may block us, so it had flying. It's a classic keyword.
Yeah.
I can sacrifice a land to deal 1 damage to each creature with flying.
Oh, do that, please. That can resolve. That's really good.
Yeah.
It resolves.
So I'm going to sacrifice 4 lands, and I'm going to deal 4 damage to each creature with flying.
So these will all die.
That's just so satisfying. Like, I love it.
That's so bad.
No, it's so good.
Well, it's so bad, specifically for
I
us.
know. Yeah.
For me, it's terrible.
Maybe, you know what would have been a really good move if you hadn't countered Shelob, because you could have countered that later on in the game.
I have far less to untap in my next turn.
I think I'll then tap 4 for a Grave Shifter, and I will return a creature card from the graveyard to my hand. I'm going to return a Canopy Spider to my hand, and then I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play the Canopy Spider.
How many legs are on your board at the moment?
Tell us in the comments.
I don't think I'm going to do the comp, because everyone's got loads of stuff going on.
Apart from Alex.
So I'm going to pay 3, and I'm going to equip my Viridian Longbow to Grave Shifter.
Ooh.
Which is
Who is a spider?
Who is a spider? And I'll pass turn.
Doesn't have death touch yet, though, right?
No.
Yet.
Next turn.
Stick to the plan, Martin. Do what you actually thought about, rather than just impulse doing things. This Sunforger is going to go on the real Golem.
Ooh.
So now he has a 10 powered creature. 10/6. I will then go to combat. So let's get revenge
It's gonna
on
be a brutal attack.
Yeah.
Mr. Spirit Man. Ghostbusters are inbound.
I'm holding up for a spirit in the sky.
So those 2 6/6s are definitely going to Alex.
Yeah.
I'm debating this 10/6. Where
Have I not suffered enough?
Could easily go with Wally, I think you're right.
Alex, you can also take that, because that then guarantees a block pretty much, because you can't... Well, I mean, you could take it.
It would be very foolish.
Oh, so that's 22 damage.
Yeah. Join the single-digit life.
What am I? What have I done to deserve this? Oh wait, all that bad stuff I did. Alright.
Do it.
And I guess I'll block the 10 power and take 12.
I get.
You get a big thing.
No, it was a 3/3.
Oh no,
There
it's
you
a
go.
3/3, yeah.
You can have the token that I can.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I will take 12.
So, after combat, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm quite happy with mana open, and I will pass the turn.
I was really hoping I wouldn't
Do you not have
untap.
to reveal what you find with Sword Forger?
You have to unequip it.
Oh, okay.
It's a weird one.
Yeah, it's 2 mana, unequip. Search
Yeah,
for a
so
4
it
mana
only triggers on
instance.
unequip.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember this from Bailey's pen.
Okay, so I will draw for turn. I've actually drawn the Green Sun Zenith again.
Yes. Find some more.
Go and do it.
Well, actually,
The creative being was within the fellowship, right?
it's not in the deck. I built the deck to do a thing. I've done the thing, and now I'm kind of lost in the
That would
game
be a great
now.
way to finish it.
All right. So what we're going to do is we'll tap like this. Yep, that'll do it. To play Gandalf the White. So trigger Aragorn. Make another soldier. So I have 2 soldiers now.
Well, if you once again play the thing with Flash at sort of 3 speed.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's exactly what I've done. And then Gandalf Westward Voyager will trigger. So whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, this is 5, each opponent reveals the top card of their library. So let's all reveal the top card of our library, or you guys do.
Soul Ring.
It's Mount Doom-esque. It's,
Special Arcanist.
Okay, so you will all draw that card, and because Alex, you revealed a creature,
did.
I will make a copy of Gandalf the White, which because it's legendary will enter the battlefield as a token and just be sacrificed. So you all just draw a card for nothing.
Okay.
You're welcome, guys.
but there's a soul ring, and you need to destroy the ring as your next quest card.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's
You now
very
have
true. I
it,
have the option to destroy the ring, don't I? Okay, I think we're going to start swinging.
Oh no.
Martin, you look fairly open.
I was going to say, my big boys are gone. I've got a 2/2, a 2/2, and a 3/1.
I think I'm going to swing at you with Frodo, who is a 2/2 and can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, so you can block and trade it if you want to. And Aragorn, who's a 5/5, and Elrond, Master of Healing, who is a 4/4.
I've only got 7 life.
There will be a trigger here, so I will draw a card and discard a card. You know what? I'm just going to discard the Green Sun Zenith. Yeah.
So let's have a think about this. Okay, that'll have to go there for reasons. They're both big, aren't they?
Yes.
I can't take any of that. I'll block the 4/4 with my 2/2 manifest, and General will go under Aragorn. They're both generals in their own right.
Okay, fair enough. So Frodo, not wanting to die in the trade, is going to slip on the ring.
This is the most flavorful deck I've ever seen.
So Frodo will go into exile, and it comes back immediately. The ring will tempt me. Frodo will become my ring bearer again, and we will go to 3 on the ring scale.
So at least my guild mage
Yep,
survives.
so your guild lives.
I didn't have to do anything. That's all I was going to do is
So
save that.
We'll go to damage now.
Yes, we will.
I have no cards in hand.
I think I'm just going to let it happen. These will both die.
Okay.
My general has been fantastic this game. I cannot fault him for that.
Yeah,
And I reveal my
Some real
manifest
work, yeah.
as a board wipe. That's really annoying.
Ooh, that would have been really useful.
Yeah, really, this Fury's great.
Okay.
And yeah, I survive with no damage. My guild mage has been here since the beginning. Still rocking it.
So I actually have enough mana left to activate Sisay, but I can do that at instant speed now. That's the turn.
Oh, you learn what instant speed is now.
Yeah.
I will untap.
I've been
Just
very
the one
clear about the
creature.
fact that I'm here to do a thing.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll play a Skycloud Expanse. And so we'll pay white and white to tap these two to cast a Voice of the Blessed, who stands with a counter on. Whenever I gain life, they get a counter. If they have 4 or more, they're flying with vigilance. If they have 10 or more, they're indestructible. And then we will.
Stop looking at me with your non-flying. Oh, you got 1 hit KO. I have a Sunfall if I can go find a thing with.
I've just realised as well that I will have created another soldier off Aragorn the Unifier's ability when I cast it upon the ring.
Cool.
Anyway, back to the action.
Wally?
You swinging at me?
Yep,
It's got flying, right?
it does.
How big is it?
5.
Okay, and I guess I have to chump block with Legolas Master Archer, who does have reach.
I 100% did not forget you had that. Carry on.
Okay, so Legolas will die. Oh, and also that will trigger Gimli. So
Thing dies. Hey, you remember the trigger? Yeah.
finally remember my Gimli trigger.
So,
Still only counts as one.
I think we will because I want more spirits. We will cast the Spectral Arcanist When they enter the battlefield, I may cast instant sorcery spell with mana value less than the number of spirits I control from a graveyard without paying its mana cost.
And you have 4 spirits in
I
play.
have 4 spirits.
Increases
I
it for
think
0.
I'm just going to get my own reality shift.
Okay.
Who is going to reality shift?
Responsible.
Yeah.
It's going to be Ishkanar.
So,
Exiled, and you get a manifest.
do I get to look at
You get to look at it.
Yeah, it's a manifest. Yours.
If it's a creature, you can flip it up for its cost.
Yeah.
And then we will pass the turn.
But it's a 2/2 basically.
Yes, it is a 2/2.
Untap. I'm sure. Right. We'll swamp. We'll tap the swamp for a soul ring.
Ooh, just always interested then, like,
Yeah.
Ooh, can I draw a cast into the
Precious.
fire?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to try and resolve Shelob.
Yeah, resolves.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to do something with Shelob on the stack, otherwise I can't do it because it makes things on board too.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to Sunforge her.
Okay.
Off you go.
Yeah,
Yeet.
force that sun.
I'm going to search my library for red or white, probably both, instant card with CMC 4 or less. And I know exactly what I want, and it's the Martin doesn't die this turn card.
It's always good, really.
That is, I mean, like,
Fairies
yeah.
protection.
We'll play the game.
Here we are.
Guess what it is.
Intimidation Bolt. Now, sadly, I don't get a golem because I don't have my commander out, but it deals 3 damage to target creature. Other creatures can't attack this turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to deal 3 damage to your Adaptive Automaton.
Okay. Automaton dies. Trigger from here. You will lose 1 life.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's a lot. Worth it. Still worth it.
So Shelob now resolves,
Yep.
but other creatures can't. So I can't attack.
Yeah,
Um,
just for now. It's fine.
well, in that case, I think I pass the turn.
Excellent. Success. I live for 1 more turn.
Yeah.
I need a second one of
I
those.
can't believe I'm still alive.
I mean, I tried.
Okay, this is going to be the game saving card.
Better be.
Yeah! Right, we'll play a Mirrored Landscape for turn. That will help if I don't die. Yeah, we're gonna Sunforge her again. Am I gonna stick it on the same card? You bet. Because now it kills 1 Shelob. I think I'm just gonna have to pass there. I need to not have, well, I don't think it's gonna matter much, but I need some sort of fallback, so I will pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step,
Go on, you first.
I'm going to activate Captain Sisay. Take 1 damage from City of Brass. Christian, create another spirit.
I'm gonna respond to this.
Oh,
This is what I've been waiting. You know what I said? I've been waiting.
Oh, what's it going to be, like an Aven Mindset?
Forest Charm, you can have 4 damage to you.
No!
Okay, I have a rules question. If I make a token of something on Wally's board, do I get to keep the token
Yes.
copy
Yes,
of it?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, in response to you trying to kill Wally.
I've been
Okay,
saving
so
that.
first of all, I will let the spirit trigger. Oh no, the spirit trigger won't resolve, will it?
No, that's on the
I'm going to
stack.
tap this, right? And I'm going to try and make to try and do damage to Boromir.
I can sacrifice him in response.
Now it's up to you, Wally. Now we have been being good friends, and I very much have let you.
Please do
assemble
not
fellowship.
give him something that gives indestructible.
I thought my opinion's a bit invalid at this point.
I think, Christian, for the flavour, I will allow you to target Frodo with Shelob, but I will not allow you to target
Oh, okay.
Boromir.
So, all right. So I can have a Frodo.
You can have a Frodo, yes.
Oh, can we compromise on the Pippin?
Why is Pippin in between?
I mean, yeah, okay, fine, yeah. I'll let you target the Pippin.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'll target the Pippin, and I will make a food copy of Pippin. I will
Okay,
just
you just
use,
have the
I'll just
Pippin,
use
yeah.
the card because
Because I'm about to
Tasty
die,
Pippin.
yes.
Yeah.
I can't, and then we'll go to the 4 damage on the stack.
Yeah.
I can do nothing. I just
Die.
die. I did my thing, guys. I did my thing.
Oh,
well done, Molly.
Go to 0, and that's me done.
It was honourable.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I came
Good
here
guy.
to do a thing. I did the thing. Now I can go home.
Wait, is this in your eye?
This is actually my house.
Yeah. Some may say that I should have kept that to give my opponents indestructible, but I think that was worth it.
Yeah.
So I think it just goes to Alex's turn then, doesn't it?
I'll untap and hope I draw something that says destroy all things that are flying. Does that exist? Let's find out. Draw
All things
turn.
that have flying.
All things that are flying.
Yeah, I was going to say your board does not have
We'll
to.
play a Mystic Gate. Oh boy. Why do all spiders have to have reach? Martin, I'll let you come second.
Right, okay, so, first of all, rude. So that is obviously 1 lethal because it's 1
Yes.
I'm going to have to Sunforge her to try and not die.
I think Christian just kills you next turn. Right?
Yeah, he does. I have no responses to
If
Christian.
I'm dying, I'm not dying to Alex. This is.
What is it? Spider Pig.
Spider
Pig.
I'm gonna cast a lightning helix.
Oh!
I'm gonna deal 3 damage to the flyer at me that has 3 toughness, and I'm gonna gain 3 life. Which, I'm still in a perilous position, but
Pretty good at this stage of the
I'm
game.
like 50% of my life back. That's
Yeah,
better
and
than
then you take 5.
I live.
I create a spirit. There's the counter on it. And I may as well play the last card in my hand. Play a Dalsing Dagger. And Martin, you can have 2 0/2 plants.
Sweet, that's going to be useful, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
I'll make a regular boring plant and a kawaii plant. And
Very nice.
Sparkle, sparkle.
And I'll pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to bite down to have Shelob deal damage to this.
Sad face. Yep, this very much dies.
And I make a food copy of it.
How do you make a food of a spirit?
I don't know.
Not much nutrition value there, is there?
Cotton candy, maybe?
It's all just empty calories, really.
I'll keep and draw.
I thought spirits was a drink.
Good one off the top. Let's tap 3 for web shot on Ettercap to destroy your creature flying. This is on an adventure.
I think
So
I see where this is
That's
going.
my 4 food. I'm then going to tap Food Pippin and then sacrifice Food Pippin and the other 4.
Did Pippin just eat himself?
Yeah, sort of. To give all my creatures +3/+3 and haste until end of turn. And because 4 artifacts hit the graveyard, I will deal 4 damage to you.
Well, I'm out of this.
See you later.
Then we might as well see what else we can do. We play a Snare Spinner, which has haste. We will.
That will not have haste because it was activated.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, it's still there.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
I think it's still enough.
I think we'll go to combat, and I will swing everything
And I
at you.
am trampled over by many 8 times worth of legs.
It's a lot of legs.
Sweet.
Well, you said you like spiders. So.
Yeah. Are they still cute?
Eh.
And you lose all your damage. You lose all your life.
I lose on my life.
Good game, guys.
Excellent game. Well
Good
done.
game.
Good game.
Good game.
Well
Good
played,
game.
well
Good
played.
game. I tell you what, highlight of the game for me has to be Wally assembling the fellowship.
Yes.
So well done, Wally. If you like that he assembled the fellowship, let us know. And turns out Shelob is pretty good. So if you want to
Certainly
build
is.
this, go and get all your spiders. And Arachnogenesis has just had a reprint
It
on
is.
the Masters as well. So it's
I love how that tripled the cost of your deck and you never got to play it.
Didn't you mill it earlier with the
well, Arachnogenesis. No, it was the other one from the graveyard.
spider spawning?
You guys enjoy yourselves?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah.
Great game.
Could you just remind the guys where to find you?
Yep, we are Affinity for Commander on YouTube, For Commander on Twitter, and Affinity for Commander on Facebook. We do gameplay videos, deck techs, opinion pieces every week. And you will also find a video of the Chads on our channel at some point soon.
Yeah, can't wait to see it.
Great stuff. Right, we'll be right back with the post-game wrap. Don't go anywhere. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Yay! Finally.
I feel like I won as well.
Do you know what? You did win. You won in my heart, in
The moral
everyone's heart.
victory.
Yeah, for the first time ever, the moral victory. I'd
And
say.
for the 3rd time today, I'm going to say, unban Coalition Victory, you cowards.
Yeah, you should start a hashtag unban coalition victory. If you agree with Wally and it should be unbanned, let us know in the comments or on Twitter or something like that. We'd love to hear from that.
Yeah, would love to hear about
But
it.
what a game!
It was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I love the spiders.
And everybody got to do their thing, which is what I love
Absolutely,
about
yeah.
Commander. I hate it when somebody's just not having a great time.
Yeah.
Admittedly, my thing was a little bit strange and a bit janky. Still did it. You definitely did your thing, as did Alex and Martin.
Well, I was so worried at the end because there's been so many times recently where I've been undone by like a fog effect at the end of a game, and I was like looking at open mana and I was like, oh. And I was like, nah, swing, because the spiders have been sort of chilling in their little nest, in their webs, just sort of, plotting, and then at the end they were like, huzzah.
I really thought he had some things a bit less to stop.
Yeah.
Apparently not, no.
But those guys were great. If you haven't subbed to Affinity for Commander, please do. We'll bring up the details below, the deck list in the description, the links, all that type of stuff, because they're really, really cool guys, and they've been doing this for a while. They're based not far from here. If you like our content, I'm sure you'll like theirs too. And they brought some really cool decks with them as well.
Yeah, really enjoy playing against them. And yeah, like Christian says, if you're into UK content or European content, then absolutely check out Affinity for Commander. they've got Commander games, they've got deck techs, they've got all sorts of great stuff. And they recently had a preview card, which I'm very jealous of.
2 preview cards,
Two
actually.
preview cards, indeed, yes.
Which, Wizards, if you're listening, we're open to having some preview cards. There's Doctor Who coming up, and all the rest of it. So,
yeah, sure.
If there's some cards going round, let us know. And if you'd like Wizards to give us a preview card, why not tweet them? Why not message them directly? Why not turn up at the office and say, please, will you? Actually, no, I don't think that could go wrong.
For our fans based in California, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, well, thanks very much for joining us. Before we leave you, we do have one thing to announce, which is our giveaway.
Yeah, so if you'd like to win this box of Dominaria Remastered Draft Boosters, really simple. All you've got to do is hit the button there, subscribe to the channel, then share one of our videos, any video you like, on any social media you like. Take a screenshot of the share, send it to the channel email. You'll be entered into the draw, and then when we get to 5,000 subs, and we're getting there, aren't we? We hit 3,000 recently. This box will be sent to somebody anywhere in the world. Pulls out of the house or something like that.
And if you're thirsty for more post-game wrap-up than this, we have a new Patreon tier where you'll be able to actually watch us and the guys from Affinity for Commander sit down, have a cup of tea, and talk through the game. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, make sure to give us a subscribe on Patreon as well, and we'll bring up all our wonderful patrons here. Thank you for being amazing.
Love you guys so much.
And with that, we'll catch you next time on Chad Magic. Bye for now.
Bye for now.